What if the person crying beside you isn't human anymore? What if the smile on your mother's face is actually the beginning of your death? This isn't just another haunted house movie. Evil Dead Burn looks like a horrifying nightmare where love, family, and trust are destroyed by an ancient evil. But after watching this trailer several times, I noticed some hidden details that might reveal where this terrifying story is heading. And believe me, if these theories are true, this could become one of the most brutal horror movies in the Evil Dead franchise. The Evil Dead franchise has always been different from ordinary horror movies. It isn't only about ghosts or demons. It's about an unstoppable evil that possesses innocent people, turns them into terrifying deadites, and forces survivors to fight the people they love the most. Now, Evil Dead Burn seems ready to push that horror even further. From the very first frame, the trailer creates a feeling of fear and isolation. Instead of relying on cheap jump scares, it slowly builds tension, making every second feel uncomfortable. That's exactly what great horror movies do. They make you afraid even before anything terrifying actually happens. The trailer opens with a family dealing with grief. At first, everything feels emotional and peaceful. But then strange sounds begin echoing through the house. Lights start flickering. Shadows move where nobody should be standing. And suddenly blood appears. One thing I immediately noticed is that the house itself almost feels alive. Every hallway looks darker than it should. Every room hides something. The camera constantly reminds us that the characters are trapped, and escape may already be impossible. Another important clue is how every family member reacts differently. Some look terrified. Others look strangely calm. And that's exactly what makes me suspicious. In Evil Dead movies, the biggest danger usually isn't the first demon you see. It's the person standing next to you, pretending to be normal. If you're new to the Evil Dead universe, here's what makes these creatures so terrifying. Deadites don't just attack people. They possess them completely. But unlike ordinary zombies, they keep fragments of their personality. They smile. They laugh. They whisper. They pretend to be your loved ones. They manipulate your emotions before attacking. That's why they're so dangerous. You don't just fight monsters. You fight people you care about. Imagine having to choose between saving your own family or destroying them before they destroy everyone else. That's the emotional nightmare this movie seems to explore. Now let's talk about the biggest mystery in the trailer. I don't think the curse begins by accident. Horror movies often make it seem like someone randomly unleashes evil, but trailers love to mislead audiences. My theory is that someone in this family already knows the truth about the Book of the Dead. Maybe they tried to hide it for years. Maybe they believed they could control it. And now, everything is falling apart. Another possibility is that the trailer is hiding its real villain. We've only seen quick flashes of terrifying creatures. But what if the most powerful deadite hasn't even been revealed yet? Imagine spending the entire movie trying to protect one innocent character, only to discover that person becomes the final monster. That kind of twist would completely change the story and leave audiences shocked. Based only on the trailer, I don't think this movie will have a happy ending. The Evil Dead franchise rarely gives its characters peace. Even if someone survives, the evil usually survives too. I believe we'll see an intense final battle where only one or two people remain alive. They'll think they've finally escaped, but in the last few seconds, the curse will return. Maybe the Book of the Dead disappears. Maybe someone secretly takes it away. Or maybe the evil chooses a brand new victim, setting up another terrifying sequel. That kind of ending would perfectly fit the Evil Dead universe. Overall, the trailer looks incredibly promising. The cinematography feels dark and atmospheric. The practical effects look brutal. The creature designs are disturbing, and the sound design alone is enough to make horror fans uncomfortable. More importantly, this doesn't look like a movie that depends only on blood and violence. It seems to combine psychological horror, emotional family drama, supernatural terror, and non-stop suspense into one terrifying experience. If the filmmakers deliver everything the trailer promises, Evil Dead Burn could easily become one of the strongest horror releases of the year. My trailer rating is 9.5 out of 10. But remember, these are only theories and predictions based on the trailer, not confirmed story details. The actual movie may surprise everyone with completely unexpected twists. Now, I want to hear from you. Who do you think is the real villain? Do you believe anyone will survive? Or will the evil